Hey, I'm Matt, and today I want to talk to you right there. I want to talk to you about the AAF, or the Alliance of American Football. It's a new league that formed up, and it's fun. It's fun. It's football. Right now we don't have football, and it seems to know what it is. It is billing itself not as competition to the NFL, but more of a complement slash developmental league, almost partial, kind of like a farm system, like in baseball. You know, it's they they also I've heard it referred to as a second chance league for players who maybe played at smaller time colleges and didn't get a look. Players that, what was that? Players that have been on the NFL, been in training camp and got cut, or played a few years in the NFL, like Trent Richardson, played with the Browns and the Colts. He plays for in this league, and it starts for I believe it's going to be for about 2 months. It starts after the championship game this weekend, which the date today is the 10th. So the league started on February 9th. They had 2 games on February 9th, and they're having 2 games on today, February 10th. And it's a fun product. So I got some notes. So I'm gonna bring up some facts. Okay. The league consists of 8 teams. They're broken up into an East Division and a West Division. Okay, in the East Division, you have the Atlanta Legends. You have the Birmingham Iron, which during the inaugural season, the Birmingham Iron are already claiming 6 AAF championships. Okay, it's the first year they're playing, but they're claiming 6 AAF championships. Birmingham, Alabama. Okay, continuing on in the East, you have the Memphis Express. And you also have the Orlando Apollos. And in the West Division, you have the Arizona Hotshots. Fun fact about the Arizona Hotshots, they're playing right now. And I just thought this was really cool. You think, oh, Arizona Hotshots. Why that? You know, some of these names, you're kind of scratching your head why they have them. But the Arizona Hotshots, if you look up their logo, it is 2 firemen's axes crossed, and it's got a cool little AZ at the top. Hot shots are the firemen who will go out and fight the wildfires and the grass fires. Those are hot shots. So that's a fun little fact. I thought that was pretty cool. You also have the Salt Lake Stallions in the West, the San Antonio Commanders in the West, and the San Diego Fleet. I have already chosen my team I'm going to root for. Okay, I thought about all this stuff, but it comes down to 2 reasons. This is my team, which I've already ordered a shirt for them. The San Diego Fleet. Out of these 8 cities, this is the one city I've actually lived in. When I was stationed in the Marine Corps, I lived in San Diego. Okay, I was there for about 3 years. The entire time I wasn't in San Diego, but the entire time I lived in San Diego County. So, oh, my neck. But yeah, the San Diego Fleet. Another reason is fleet. San Diego is where it's big naval station. It's a big naval station. It's also where the Marine Corps trains. And, the Marine Corps Department of the Navy. Plus, we also refer to, once you get out of boot camp and you get out of all your training, MCT, MOS training, get out of that, you enter the fleet. The Fleet Marine Force. You enter the fleet when you actually get into the Marine Corps once you're done with all your training, which technically you're never fully done training, but you're done with boot camp, and then you go to MCT if you're a POG. POG is a non-military or a non-combat related MOS, although every Marine is an infantryman, essentially. And then you do your MOS training, and you do all that, then you enter the fleet. So those are the two reasons I am rooting for the San Diego fleet, even though they got whooped. So those are the facts. Where did that land? I don't know. But those are the facts. Okay? Let's get into what I feel the league is trying to do, which I have nothing to do with the league other than the fact that I've been watching the games. I honestly feel that the league is not trying to be competition for the NFL. I think that's good, because every time someone has popped up to be competition for the NFL has gone out of their way to squash them, which the NFL has roots. Okay? It has roots going back 80 some odd years, 100 years. Matter of fact, they just celebrated the 100 year. I mean, you have major roots in the NFL. And with the exception of one league, which brought in the Super Bowl era, which that league is now the AFC, because that league is now the AFC. And so that league is the one who incorporated into the NFL. With the exception of that one league, every single league has been squashed by the NFL. So I'm not going to get into semantics and name every single league. They're one more fun fact. Why am I cut underneath my ring? I don't know. But another fun fact. This league, the AAF, is developed or was inspired by the it was a 30 for 30 documentary. I think it's called like Who Killed the Whatever. I forget the name of the league, but the guy who did that documentary started this league. So I think they are trying to push to be a complementary league to the NFL. Like I said at the beginning, a farm system for the NFL. Developmental league, second chance league, however you want to call it. However you want to call it. I like the term developmental league because, there's a story about Vince Papale, who in college was too small, and then he just suddenly grew when he got out of college, and just so happened the Eagles had open tryouts, and he went. Guys like that would benefit. Guys that are late bloomers will benefit from this. They go to college, they're good, serviceable players, they're a role player on their team, but then they get out and they really blossom, and they're late bloomers. Guys like Vince Papale would make it like this, or guys who just don't have their head on straight. Guys who don't have their head on straight, like Maurice Clarett, had all the talent in the world. Could you imagine Maurice Clarett if he cleaned himself up after he was out of the league, and he cleaned himself up and got into a developmental league after he got his head right? Man, that dude would be a beast. So, but I like the term developmental league. In fact, I think the NFL is actually embracing to an extent right now. I think they're kind of waiting to see what's going on, but I think they are embracing. And the fact for this is the fourth and final game this weekend is on the NFL Network. There's an opposing football league that their game is being shown on the NFL Network. Okay, all the other games were on the CBS networks. Both of them yesterday were on CBS. The game today was on the CBS Sports Network. The late game, which is going on right now, is on the NFL Network. Also, you can Google this, and you can go to AAF.com, where you can watch all the games live on AAF.com. So if you're a cord cutter, you can watch all the games on their website, AAF.com. You can get league news. It'll take you to shopping and all that good stuff. Also, there is an app, which I downloaded the app, where you can get league news and all that stuff. And it has a game you can play where while the games are going live, you can try to predict. You can do your best Tony Romo and try to predict what the offense is going to do. And it is slightly ahead of the TV. So if you're watching TV, you can't cheat doing that. You pick run or pass, and you can pick middle, left, right. And you can pick if it's going to go for a touchdown or a first down, and all that. And it seems like a fun app. It's in the App Store. I think I got mine from the Google. Yeah, it was the Google App Store. So, but you can also go to their website at AAF.com and look it up. But yeah, I would love to have year-round football. Honestly, I would. I would love to have year-round football. So, but yeah, this is pretty interesting. It's a fun product. It is. It's a fun product. They let him play. There was a quarterback that got sacked. His helmet flew off. I mean, perfect form tackle, wrapped him up. Guy, he hit the quarterback so hard that the quarterback left his feet, drove him into the ground. Nothing malicious about the tackle. And I was like, damn it, they're going to throw a flag. Actually, that's not what I said. But that was my reaction. I was like, they're going to throw a freaking flag. Nope, no flag. They let him play. Quarterback popped right up, picked up his helmet, put it on, and played the very next play. It's a fun product. The differences between this and the NFL, besides the level of talent across the board on the field. You do have some NFL talent out there that, maybe not in the league anymore because their head wasn't right. Okay? But the talent, you can tell, is a step down. But you have... Okay, but the differences are no kickoffs. Ball automatically on the 25-yard line. There are field goals and there are punts. You score a touchdown, you have to go for 2. You have to go for 2 if you score a touchdown. If you want to do a quote unquote onside kick, you have the chance to convert a 4th and 12 from your own 28. Okay, so if you do want to be like, it's the end of the game and you're down by 9 points or whatever, 10 points, and you score a touchdown, and you want to quote unquote onside, you can go for it on 4th and 12. Let's see. In overtime, there are no field goals. You have to touchdown or nothing. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And no, I'm not a paid individual with the AAF. I just, if I see something I like, I try to let others know about it. That's why I'm doing this. And I really like football in any shape or form. So, bye.